Watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and today I have for us the Hamilton Khaki Field Expedition. So I'm going to upload this video actually tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, September 23rd here. But I am reviewing them today. Here's Friday. They just came in this afternoon, and I thought I'd get them on video quick, and obviously wanted to share them with you. This is the first time, maybe the last time, I get a new release and I get all 8 iterations, or all 8 that are available. So again, if you didn't see the release, the Khaki Field Expedition, we have a compass rotating bezel, bidirectional, and we have them in 2 different sizes. We have a 37 millimeter here on stainless steel, and we have a 41 millimeter on stainless steel. So I'm going to go over all the specs. Behind me here, again, it's the same colorways for both sizes, so it's great. You get both sizes right out of the gate at a new product launch. We have a blue dial, so I'll show you the blue. Very matte blue. The lume on them is the exact same on every model. Kind of have that age patina on your minute and hour hands, as well as your incremental 5-minute marks on the minute track there. So that's the blue. I showed you the stainless steel black dial. You have the exact same black dial on I'm going to call this like an olive green strap that I think matches the matte black dial quite well. And then last but certainly not least, you have this white dial, which I think is actually my favorite. I like the black dial as well, but I do like this white dial, and I feel like the Arabic hour markers really kind of pop off that white. So let's go over the case dimensions on these. So I'm going to just use the stainless steel cases that are a little bit easier to hold while I'm going over the case dimensions. So again, I told you 37 and 41. Measured that pretty true to size, 36.9 diagonally across this case. And then this exact same 36.9 from the east to the west across the bezel. So basically, essentially, I think it wears pretty true to size at 37 millimeters. And then on the 41, I measured 41.1, I guess, diagonally across the case, and 41.1 across the bezel. So again, pretty true to size at 41. The crystal on the 37, I measured it 29.2. From the 3 to the 9, and on the 41 I measured it at 32.2, so 3 millimeter difference on the crystals. Moving to case thickness, no surprise here, the 37 is actually slightly thicker than the 41, which has been pretty common in the Khaki Field lineup. The 38 Murph was the same way, as similar to the other Khaki Fields. So case thickness on this 37 millimeter model is 11.8 compared to 11.6. So again, very similar, but I was expecting to see that, and exactly what we got. 43.6 millimeters lug tip to lug tip versus 48.1. So not quite 5 millimeter difference lug to lug. And then we have the exact same lug width. Again, similar on the other Khaki Field models, 20 millimeter lug width that tapers down to 18 at the last link, and then back out to 21 on the clasp. So regardless of size, you get the exact same bracelet, exact same size clasp. Both of them, or I should say both of them, all of them, housing the exhibition case back with the Hamilton H10 caliber, 80 hours of power reserve. We have signed screw down crowns on these. So we do have screw down crowns on these Khaki Fields, giving us 100 meters of water resistance. And on the stainless steel bracelet, for the 37, I weighed this at 154.8 grams versus the 41 on bracelet at 168 grams. So about 14, 15 grams heavier on the larger case, which would be expected. And then on the leather straps, I took measurements on that as well. So we'll just do the white dials here. The 37 on the strap weighed in at 68.2 grams, and the white 41 came in at 81.6. So again, what is that? Not quite 15. Not quite 15 gram difference in weight on these. So price point. Happy to report that there is no difference in the size. So if you like the 37, you like the 41, normally a lot of manufacturers will have a $50, $100, nominal kind of price increase in the larger size. Happy to report, did not see that here. So on the leather straps, you're looking at $995. On the stainless steel bracelets, you're looking at $1,045. And I know someone's going to ask me in the comments, can I get the stainless steel bracelet on one of the other dial colors? Obviously, if you like the black, it already comes standard on that. But if you want the white or you want the blue, I did look it up already, and happy to report that Hamilton already has this updated on their back end. You can order the stainless steel bracelet. Retails $130 for the stainless steel bracelets. I had folks reach out on the Khaki Field titaniums when they came out in 38 on the all bracelet, and was able to order those. The titanium bracelet's $150, so $20 less on the stainless steel compared to that titanium bracelet. Again, if it's me, first impressions here, I think they're great. I'll throw these on wrist here in a second. We'll do some loom shots, but I do like the white, and I think I would throw it on a stainless steel bracelet. So that would be my pick of the litter. Again, I think they're all really nice. Let me throw these on wrist and try to explain how this compass works. Again, I'm looking at a document explaining it, so I'm doing a little bit of learning on the fly as well. So again, 37 millimeter on my wrist would probably be my preference, and I did not take the tag off, so it's tough to buckle, but hopefully that gives you an idea on size. And the way this bezel, the compass works, is you set your time. So if right now, it's 10:18. If that was the time, I would rotate my body to make sure that my hour hand is pointing directly at the sun. So if I'm, standing here, the sun would be, I can't see my finger, this way with my hour hand. I would then rotate the bezel halfway point from the hour hand and the 12, going from the shortest side. So my hour hand here, the 12's here. So really, I would rotate the south, and this glove's not going to allow me to rotate it very easily, would be between my hour hand and the 12. So I need to rotate right about there. It'd be in between the hour hand and the 12, which leaves my north down here. Now, I will say that is for people in the Northern Hemisphere. So I'm in the Northern Hemisphere here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, home of Hamilton watches, if you didn't know that. Southern Hemisphere folks would be the exact opposite. And then also your 12 is the starting point for standard time, daylight savings time. The 1 would be your standard starting time to help you with the compass. So again, depending on which way I'm moving, it would tell me which way I need to go if I was out in the woods or just anywhere trying to navigate. So there is functionality to it. Hopefully I explained it relatively clearly for you. Again, I'm just learning it today myself. So again, 37 millimeters on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. 41 on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. So I'm not going to go through and put all the leather. Well, you know what? Real quick, I'll give you one of each just to give you an idea. And then I'll get you a loom shot and wrap this up. Sorry, I've rambled on a little bit long, but I haven't had 8 watches out at the same time in quite a while and wanted to cover all the specs, all the dimensions for you. Let me hit the lights. As always, if there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. Happy to help out. These are all in stock as of filming this. And of course, happy to ship as well. You have loom on your hour markers, or I'm sorry, not the markers, on the indices there behind the actual Arabic numbers, and then also on your hour, minute hand, and you got loom on your seconds hand, which I always appreciate. So again, thanks for viewing. If there's anything I can do, please let me know, and let me know what you think of these new Hamilton Khaki Field Expedition models. We'll see you in the next video.